is Alisha Beston, and I am 26 years old. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch my audition video. I would love to be part of QVC and be a host with you. This is one of my dream jobs. And as far as my background goes, my very first print ad is when I was 8 years old for Jump Magazine. And as far as radio interviews go, I have worked with KZKO, iHeartRadio, 93.3 and 95.7 radio. And as far as TV work goes, I've done commercials for Walker Wafer, Seattle's Best Coffee, and I also did the Super Bowl halftime commercial for Pepsi. As far as actual reality shows go, I have worked with Logo TV, Here TV, France TV, Travel Channel, and MTV. And I did fire performing in South Padre with Inertia Tours with Real World and Jersey Shore cast crew parties, which was a lot of fun. With my sales background, I am actually one of the top leading sales reps with the Corivan. The Corivan is a $300 product that I will be demoing with you later in my video. And I usually sell 1 to 2 of these machines within a 4-hour demo, and a lot of the other sales reps, they only sell 1 to 2 machines within the month. So, and I usually can do this, I usually work 1 shift every weekend, so at least 3 to 4 times a month I'm selling 1 to 2 of these machines. So it's something I'm very excited about. And I've done a lot of hosting and MC work as well for Harley Davidson, High Country Harley Davidson up in Frederick. I've worked a lot with iHeartRadio as well as for Pepsi. I've worked almost pretty much any Pepsi product you could think of. Gatorade, their new Brisk Mate, Sobe, basically yeah, all of those Pepsi products, Sabra Hummus even. And the reason that I think I would be a great candidate for you is because I'm really good at sales. I'm very optimistic and very high energy. I get excited about products, which I've learned really makes other people excited and anyone that's watching or listening to my demo. And usually I will at least get a sale out of at least 3 of the people I talk to. So I know I could be a great ad and a great candidate, and I will be a very hard worker. This is my dream job. And I'm also diverse. My hair is straight right now. It's naturally curly, which will be curly later on when I do my other demo. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I really look forward to working with you. So these are 2 of my most favorite pillows. We have the Hydraluxe Air, and the great thing with this is it cools you to sleep. And we have the microfibers in here so it stays cold. So you can have it up against your body, you can have it up against your head and your neck, on your arms, on your side. And it's great for those of you boys that have a hard time sleeping because you're too hot, and for those of you girls that have a hard time with sleeping as well. And of course we've got the Brookstone BioSense. This is a 2-in-1 pillow. It's great because you can put it in between your neck, your shoulder, and your head, and you can just relax on it, and it has a memory foam. And if you look here, you can see all of these little tiny ventilated holes, which is good for airflow. That way it bounces back with your movement. So I will show you here how this works. So you put your hand on here, you can see it goes in, and then slowly with that air ventilation, it'll pop it right back out. So as you move throughout the night, it will comfortably move with your body position. So this is awesome. And the really cool thing with this is it's antimicrobial protection. So it's great if you have animals, pets. It'll help keep out that odor smell. And you can just put it right in the washer and not worry about it getting ruined. And then this is still protected. So these are both of the pillows. The Brookstone BioSense is $50. And the Hydraluxe Air is also $50. The great thing about the Hydraluxe Air is it does have a 3-year warranty, and you should definitely try these. I use these in my 5th wheel all the time for traveling, and I love them. This product is the Corivan Model2. This is my favorite product ever because you can take this to celebrations, birthday parties, weddings, anniversaries, or if you've had a really long day at work, go home, enjoy a glass of wine. And the cool thing with this is now you can start collecting as many different wine bottles as you'd like, kind of like you would whiskey. And you can drink as much or as little as you like and never have to worry about taking off the cork and it going bad in 5 days to a week. So how this works is you're going to clamp this right onto the bottle. You're going to push this straight down the needle through the cork. And then what we use is 99.9% argon gas right here. And it is really cool. So you push right here on this button, the gas will then be released up through the needle down into the bottle. It will create a bunch of little bubbles, and then it'll cause pressure to push that wine up through the needle and out this spout. So you'll be able to see the bubbles here. And you let go, and you can do as much or as little as you like. You lift up, and it makes this noise. That's like my favorite part. And what that does is it releases the argon gas out of the bottle. That way it doesn't have too much pressure in there. You just lift it straight up. Then you unclamp here. And you have your glass of wine. And you can do this with 5, 10, 20 different bottles. And again, this cork reseals itself, so you never have to worry about it being wasted. And so what we have here, it's $299.99. It comes with a carrying case. It comes with 2 replacement needles, which they are metal. There's a little tiny hole that the gas comes out of. And we also have a cleaning needle here as well. So if for some reason this needle gets clogged, you can put this through, which I have never had to use it. I usually just rinse it out with water, and that's all I have to do. And again, you get 2 of the 99.9% argon gas cartridges. Each gas cartridge is anywhere from 80 to 100 pumps, just depending on how long you push this little button. The longer you hold down, the more gas you're going to waste, so I would suggest just kind of doing light taps. That way you get the most use out of your cartridge. We also have a 1-year warranty that comes with the product, and with this, it also has the Corivan Club, so you can get all of your replacement necessities a lot cheaper, and you get a promotional Corivan Club member pricing. So I'll show you one more time how this works. You just clamp it, push it straight down, push this little button, let go, and pour out as much or as little as you like. Love that noise. And you just pull straight up, undo it here. And this part's kind of like a magic trick. Every time I've taken this around, my friends are always like, oh, that's so cool, I want one of those, because these things are awesome. Ah, no water. So these are $299.99. This product is the Ziploc Space Bag, which is one of my personal favorites. I use this everywhere I go when I'm traveling. I use it in my fifth wheel. I use it for storing stuff, like now it's winter, so take all my summer clothes, put them in these. So we have 3 different options for you today. This one is the 2-bag hanger, which is these 2 here. And this one I've actually got 7 coats in this one, double down coats. This one I also have 7 coats. So this is great for suits, coats. And then we've got the 10-bag variety, which is great for, especially for traveling. So this all the way down is your 10-bag variety. And the great thing with the 10-bag variety is this one, you actually do not need a vacuum. So if you notice on these, right here, there's this like little white round section. You actually put the vacuum hose to it to suck it out. This one, you don't need to. So it's great for your luggage, your suitcases, and it's waterproof. So just put this right in here, take some of this water, pour it on, and we will test this out here. So the great thing with this is it has a double zip right here, so that'll keep it extra sealed. And great, if you put this in your storage, you don't have to worry about bugs crawling up in there, you don't have to worry about the dust, you don't have to worry about mildew. And you just pull right here. This. And in this one, this is the to-go one. This is a medium. So I've got 1 blanket coat. It's a pretty decent size actually. So this huge thing. I've got some pajamas in here, pajama bottoms, top. Got another set of pajamas, bottom and top. Got another set of pajamas. So as you can see, I have 3 different pairs of pajamas. And this awesome blanket that I love. It's a shock. So the cool thing with these You just seal it and you roll it. Very, very easy, especially if you're in a rush, you think you're gonna miss your plane, just roll that thing up, shove it in your suitcase. The other cool thing with these, this is the XL. In this XL, I have 3 blankets and 2 pillows, and it all fits just in this little tiny area. So I have this amazing blanket, 3 of these, nice and big. Got 1, 2, 3. Got some pillowcases in here. 1 pillowcase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pillowcases. 8, 9, 10, 11 pillowcases. Look at that, 11. Oh wait, we're missing one. 12. And then these huge pillows, which are amazing. And this has memory foam in it, so it's a very thick pillow. And when you pull them out, they're so fluffy, they're not all smashed, and they're so soft to sleep on. So, the 2-bag, $19.99. Then we've got the 10-bag, $39.99. And we've got the 6-bag variety, which is $29.99. You can do all 3 or just 1. If you decide to do all 3, we do have easy payments of $25.